It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Yunetta Spring.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley the Morning Show. I'm so excited. It is Talk It Out Tuesday. That's right, y'all. Y'all, please help me welcome licensed professional counselor Yunetta Spring.
Yunetta Spring.
Yunetta Spring. Hey, Yunetta, for the month of August, you're going to be focusing on alignment. Remind us what you mean by that and share what you have for us this morning.
Yeah. So we're talking about alignment this month, and alignment is basically like a position of agreement with ourselves when we have our best interests at heart, and what we say and what we mean matches, right? So that's what we're talking about today. Mean what you say and say what you mean. So we're going to continue that conversation, but first and foremost, I believe in giving honor where honor is due, right? And we can't support a day of giving without giving you honor as well. So I want to say I appreciate everything that you've done, for me and the mental health community. Happy birthday. There's so many people who have said how this segment has really been impactful for them, how they decided to start therapy, how their life has changed. And that's really a big deal, right? Because I just really appreciate you for creating this space, and utilizing your platform to highlight mental health, because when people heal, they take that healing back to their homes, right? They take it back to their communities. They pass that healing down. If we can pass down trauma, we can also pass down healing.
That's right.
Right? So this is why it's just really important to be aligned, because we don't want to pass down dysfunction to future generations, So I just want to personally thank you for always keeping your hands open, despite what you deal with personally, despite what's going on, you always keep your hands open, right? You're always giving, and that's how you're able to heal, right? And that's how you're going to receive this happy birthday. So I'm going to tell you anyway, happy birthday.
Love you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, love you too, So I want to talk about alignment from the position of incongruence, okay? So incongruence is something we as therapists, we address it often, we look for it. And an incongruent presentation is basically like a person that's not agreeing with their self, right? They're having a disagreement within themselves, right? So they say one thing, but they mean another. Or they show something on the outside, and that doesn't match how they feel on the inside, right? So, the way this could look is like smiling while you're sharing a painful story, or having no emotional response at all to something very tragic, So incongruity can present itself for multiple reasons, but when you're experiencing this, it can really impact your ability to be aligned and to heal, right? Because you're not in a space of agreement within yourself. And that's why therapy is so important.
Right.
So I just want everybody to kind of think about that, right? And one thing you can ask yourself to check your alignment and to see if you're operating from a space of congruence is just ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? And how do I feel? How do I really feel about this, And what are my beliefs about myself, about the world, about others? And then does my behavior match what I think, what I feel, and what I believe? And if any of those are off, then you may be operating from a space of incongruence and you're not aligned. And that's how therapy could be helpful with, getting on track.
Man, I am so excited. It's always good to have you on, because you always have so much information. The only thing that got me nervous today is going to be one nut that's going to take their car to therapy, talking about their tires keep going to one side.
You know it.
It's gonna be one nut gonna go in there and somehow, no, I need you to come outside and look at my car. I'm talking about alignment and my tires.
Yeah, we're not talking about alignment with your vehicle. We talk about personal alignment with yourself. Okay, alignment with yourself.
Please be clear.
Bring your car. Don't do that.
Right.
You rotate them tires.
Yes, sir. Exactly. You're gonna have to have somebody from Express Oil Change working in your office, because they're gonna show up, man. Listen, man, I'm so excited. Y'all, Talking Out Tuesday is not meant to be a replacement for going to therapy, but we hope it opens your mind up to the idea. And you can always get more information on Yunetta's website, Springforth Counseling. That's springforthcounseling.org. Springforthcounseling.org. Thank you, Yunetta. Y'all give one big round of applause for Yunetta Spring.
More
Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.